We are live.
Well, hello there.
Oh, look, they're already
Good
here
evening.
too. We got Pest first in chat, and then Kangalop comes in and she says first in chat. So I'll give it to Kanga this time, okay? Kanga's here. Nice to see you, Kanga. And Headbug. Good evening.
Hope you're having an excellent time wherever you are, whatever time it is.
An excellent time. Yeah, some of you are probably wondering, oh my God, how can they stay up this late? Good question. I don't know how I do
Night
it.
owls. Yeah, are you prepared?
Oh, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready, baby. I've been, I had a couple high noons before I started, so I'm ready, baby.
Ooh. It's noon somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. I'm pretending it's noon right now. This is noon energy, okay? Midnight energy on Headbug's end, noon energy here on my end, okay? We're feeling noon.
A little liquid lunch there.
Not a sponsor. Today, people, we have guests. Here in about 29 minutes or so, Byrne the World and Khuck will be joining us. We will get into more about who the guests are and what they're about when they get here. Okay, we don't need to double speak, I guess. So we'll get into that.
Can't wait. Always a good time to have guests.
That's right.
Dane's got a nice doc loaded up for us, gang. It's going to be a good time.
Kevin, how are you? How have you been?
Oh, I'm living the dream, man. Just having a great time. Been going on a personal journey, which I will not discuss any of the details on here because that's bad podcasting. Y'all don't give a shit about my personal life. Let's go. I have had a great week. That's all you guys need to know. And I'm very excited to, I guess, pass judgment on a fellow bald, Danny.
There you go. We always got to do that every week.
Exactly. That's what I look forward to. So it gets me out of bed on Tuesdays.
Oh, Hash says I do, Kevin.
It's horrible. This isn't what podcasts are.
Your personal growth, okay? Did a terrorist adjacent guy online recently find your wedding photo portfolio that is posted and share it to all of his fans on his deranged YouTube stream?
No, I was part of that T app leak. That's what happened to me.
Yeah. You were one of the bad boyfriends, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't represent me. Okay, I'm a 5-star man.
What kind of dirt do they have on you, bro?
Oh, well, I'm paying a lot of money to have that purged right now, Danny.
I hear that.
What an Uno reverse card that was, though, huh? It's like, actually, it's all your data that's going to be out. That's unfortunate.
Dude, I feel like, okay, since we're talking about it, we didn't actually talk about this T app on the show, but I feel like the whole thing was an op. I feel like somebody out there, okay, whoever, these people who made the T app, okay, and I'm probably wrong. This is just conspiracy brain shit. But I feel like whoever had the T app, they were like, okay, we're going to make this app. And all these women are going to post about all their deranged ex-boyfriends and how much they suck or whatever. And it was obviously a guy, I'm thinking, that made the app. I don't know. This is, again, conspiracy theory. But he's like, we're going to let all these women post about their deranged ex-boyfriends. And then fuck those women, okay? We're going to leak all their fucking bullshit. How dare you, okay? Bros before hoes, bitches.
It was all a ruse. That's kind of what it feels like, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's unfortunate.
Dude, Portnoy rated my favorite pizza shop 8.1. Okay. Have you heard of Sexton's Pizza?
I have.
Yeah, I love Sexton's Pizza. I think I might have ordered it for us before a show. But 8.1, I guess that's all right, but it still feels kind of offensive. I don't know. At least
Oh, really?
we need to get Dave Portnoy to rate Ohio pizza. You know what I mean? If you guys don't know what Ohio pizza is, okay, think Lunchable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They don't like to melt the cheese for you in Ohio. And it's important to note it is not mozzarella, okay? It is, as they say, fucking provolone. All right. It's fucking provolone. So your pizza comes, it looks like a Chicago deep dish style, most of the versions I've seen. So it's just a thick bunch of bread with some hot marinara sauce on top of it. And then, as if they're your dealer in college, they just hand you a tied up plastic bag. It's not even Ziploc, dude. It's just been like tied up in a knot. And there's just a plastic bag of shredded provolone that they give you along with it. And they're like, here you go.
It's honestly because, okay, you didn't know this, but if you're born and raised in Ohio, okay, your lineage, very weak mouth roofs, okay? The skin there, it's very sensitive and you know, can get irritated very easily if you originate from Ohio, you know. Something about the chemicals in the water, but the cold cheese is to shield the roof of your mouth. Right?
Right. Yeah. It's evolution over time. Call it swamp mouth. Black swamp. My ex used to make that pizza. That. Yes. Yeah. She used to send me to work with pizza Lunchables.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it was, though. It was Lunchables
and frozen mini corn dogs.
She was too lazy to make him real lunch, so she said, "Here's a Lunchable." And Kevin felt like a school kid, so it was fine. You know, he was very, you know, once lunch came around at work, he was always excited.
As long as it wasn't those shitty little nachos, I'm good with it. I was more of a turkey and American cheese, whatever that is, kind of guy.
And none of that fucking Crunch Bar shit with your stuff, okay? We need something better than a Crunch Bar. Fuck a Crunch Bar.
I need a Butterfinger.
That's right. Thank you, brother.
With all due respect.
That's why we're best friends, Kevin. Okay, that's why.
There it is. It's that Butterfinger connection. Don't look that up online. I wouldn't put that in there.
Anyways, we got a lot to talk about tonight, so let's get to it, Kevin. Can you roll that beautiful bean footage?
Oh, I think I know what that means. Let me.
Does anybody catch that reference?
They may be bald now, but don't worry. They won't be bald forever like you.
It's Bald is Beautiful, people. Okay, this is the segment, the new segment, the weekly segment. Okay, we talk shit about a fellow bald who's making mistakes out there, or maybe it's someone who hasn't quite accepted their baldness. Poland says she gave him a nacho Lunchable and a pudding cup right before breaking his heart, so he threw it at her. This is the origin of the pudding throw.
No, man, there was never a cup. It's always meant to be a handful of pudding.
Right. Okay. You were that offended. You scooped it right. She didn't give you a spoon.
Yeah. It just always came in a Ziploc bag. I said to...
Just like the damn cheese, dude.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes in the same bag. Like, come on.
See, Kevin likes to throw pudding at his enemies. Me, I always say, okay, fuck the guns. We don't need the guns. We don't need to legalize all that. Well, at least guns with real live ammunition in it. Okay. We need guns that shoot potatoes. Okay. And then fuck with me. Okay. Fuck with me when I come out of my car with the fucking potato bazooka and I launch it right at you because you fucking cut me off in traffic. Okay. That's what we need. Talk about weaponry.
Yeah, that's what Ohio needs. Yeah. Potato cannons. Can you imagine the traffic?
Did you see that video the other week of somebody trying to get off of an exit? This is in Ohio, in Columbus. somebody trying to like get off on an exit and they missed the exit that they were supposed to merge into. So like maybe 10 feet in front of it, they just stop on the highway, just stopped and then caused like an 8-car pile up. Hell yeah, brother.
Those are my favorite, dude. You should definitely be operating a vehicle going 60 to 80 miles per hour if that's your response. if your flight or fight response is to freeze like a goddamn squirrel in the middle of a country road, maybe call an Uber.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking, at least.
Whew.
But here we go. Okay, so starting the segment this week with Tectone, a fellow bald. Okay, you can see that I quote tweeted him. I said, "Hey, Tectone, I'll be reaching out soon with a lawyer." I forgot to call Rachita, but I'll be reaching out soon with a lawyer. Your slanderous shit talk has come to an end. You don't speak for all balds, you racist piece of shit. Because he says this. Now, do I think he's a racist piece of shit? Maybe, I don't know. But fellow bald Anthony Fantano was under fire for saying the N-word a whole bunch. This has happened. I've seen the same like video compilation of Fantano saying the N-word like 10 times over the past 10 years.
You know, the mustache is a dead giveaway, right? You're like, oh yeah, that dude's been to some meetings.
Mm-hmm. That's why I got rid of the mustache. Okay, we only do beards here now. I don't need people thinking I'm a pedophile or a racist or both. God forbid.
Ron Jeremy stash is still pending. I gotta get my application in.
You know, balds have it's hard because if you're bald with the mustache, you know, there's a lot of judgment there. It's hard,
especially if you have glasses. This guy's probably on a wanted list somewhere.
Are you saying Fantano's fucked?
I was thinking more about myself, but I am a very selfish individual. So I was more worried about where I can buy some. Where'd you get those wigs, by the way? We'll talk about it after the show. I might need.
Well, apparently I haven't been washing the wigs correctly, Kevin. Okay, I'm supposed to wash the wigs. I haven't washed the wigs. I got yelled at for that, but that's a whole nother story. Anyways.
Good time to learn that information. I like that. Yeah.
They were fresh when we wore them. Okay, now they're dirty.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. Anyway, moving on.
Fantano's been under fire for saying the N-word a few too many times. As a fucking skinhead looking dumbass, he says the N-word a bunch of times. That's going to be great. That's going to work great for you. It was like years ago. Okay. Do we care? I don't know. I don't care. Tectone says every bald streamer is a racist piece of shit, which I mean, self-report, man. Okay. Also a bald streamer, Tectone. He refers to himself as an egg, just like we do. Can you believe?
How dare he do that? By the way,
I guess there's only a few things that you can be when you're Chrome Dome, right? It's like egg is a very is just one of the things, right?
Yeah. You should have gone with like a cue ball thing, you know? That was
right.
Always out there.
Right. He could be the cue ball on the pool table. You
yeah,
fuck.
Like, let's rack them up, chat. I don't know. It's not great, but you know, damn it. We had a Humpty and Dumpty as our logo for how long now? Get out of here, Tectone.
You fuck.
Go wash your shaker cups. How many you got on your desk right now?
Too many, that's for sure. Okay.
Gross, dude. It's gross.
You can see the mold in those things, but anyways. Tectone, okay, he was on my radar because he was on my gaydar, okay? I think he's very gay. He's very homosexual and closeted, I think. But no, he was on my radar, and I saw this. So let's listen to this, okay? We got a little Q&A. I always wanted to do one of these. Whenever there's enough people pay attention to us, let's do a Q&A. I'll just sit here and answer with my fucking bald head out all day.
But
here,
sounds like fun.
I'm gonna drag you along with me. Don't worry.
I'll be the moderator. That sounds like a fun job.
Right. Okay. So here's Tectone.
Hey guys, I got 2 to 3 hours to do a Q&A. If any of you guys want to ask me anything, any concerns, just leave me a comment. I see a lot of people going wild in this community with their own fun augmented versions of reality. So feel free to ask me the tough questions. I'll give you the answers. It'll be great. And leave anything you want. Feel free to let me know how I've changed. That's been a really fun one that I've seen.
So let me know how I change. Okay, we don't need to listen to all of his fucking bullshit. Okay.
Is this Q&A have an agenda, Danny? Sounds a little pointed.
He's like, trust me, I'm not a racist Nazi skinhead freak that streams on Twitch. Okay, I'm not. Let's look at some of the questions though.
I wanted to do this Q&A so I could prove my doubters wrong. Like,
He's
what?
like, my dad might be a rapist, but I'm certainly not. Okay, I'm not a rapist. I swear.
How boring is that movie on your television that you couldn't bother to mute while you were recording that video?
That's right. What the fuck? Okay, common decency when you're doing a Q&A is to mute the rest of the shit on in the background. Okay, I need to hear. Right. Let's look at some of this though. This guy says, were you always attracted to muscle mommies or is it an acquired taste? I'm trying to understand it. And he says, I'm attracted to anyone that's nice to me. That's an interesting world to live in. You get yourself in trouble if you act like that, I think, Tectone.
Oh man, dude. Yeah.
I think
can't wait.
His dad might have had the same mentality, but that got him as like the most notorious rapist in the army or whatever.
Oh.
Sorry, allegedly or whatever. I don't know the details.
Yeah, hang on. I think I have something for that.
Right.
There you go.
Back me up with that.
Just to be safe.
But no, let's keep going. Tectone, he says, let's see, this person says, what is the best way to combat the recent Twitch change that counts lurkers as view bots? Tell Dan Clancy he's an idiot. So that's a good one. I do like that one.
Well, man, dude, what is this anti-lurker legislation that Twitch is trotting out? What the hell is that?
So let me try to understand this. Change that counts lurkers as view bots.
That's
so essentially it's saying that if you aren't engaging in chat, it doesn't count you as a viewer. I mean, that's tragic. Okay. We can't be doing shit like that.
That is just dumb.
The lurkers count too. We love the lurkers. In fact, I shout them out every episode, don't I?
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, they're a backbone of this community. That's just disgraceful. And I, for one, Danny, am shocked to hear this because normally Twitch is such a well-run company. You know, it's just always smooth as silk over there. He's a thumb from Spike.
Are you familiar with this?
Dude, I was thinking of, what was that show, that cartoon where the little kids are secret agents and they had that bald kid with the leader whose sleeves were too long?
You're talking about Kids Next Door or whatever. Yeah, now that was a badass bald.
Yeah,
okay?
dude.
That was a preteen bald. I mean, how does that happen? That's like child
right?
abuse.
That's bad, dude.
Fuck Mr. Thumb. I need to show you what a thumb is, okay? A thumb. Fuck. Oh, it accidentally looked up thumb
costume. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, Danny, I don't know if you should pull that up.
It's the costume's definitely cursed. Look at that. Look at this shit. What the fuck? What's going on here? It's starting to look like something else.
Those don't look like thumbs to me, Danny. Okay, some of them do. Wow. Well, cool. Well, in other news, gang, I found my Halloween costume.
Yeah, you don't have to wear a wig for that costume, do you?
Yeah, finally. God damn.
That's right. Let's see what's going on in chat. Okay, we got a lot of people here. Hucklebuck, nice to see you. Okay, K-Huck about to enter the show shortly, so nice to see you, Hucklebuck. That must be the that must be hubby. Nice to see you. Happy
Mr. Buck.
Gosh, I can't remember if I said happy birthday today or if it was yesterday, but happy birthday or belated, Mr. Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
Buck. When I hear Buck, I just always think the Kill Bill. Is it Kill Bill? The Kill Bill thing where it's like, my name's Buck and I like to fuck. Is that Kill Bill?
I can't remember. We'll say it is. Yeah, that works.
I bet Mr. Buck uses that line a lot. So nice to see you. Okay, we got Maggot here. Can you guys question Byrne on whether he flushes when his shit paper? Wait.
I'm gonna say,
guys...
Danny, you can ask this one if you'd like.
I'm not scared. Can you guys question Byrne on whether he flushes when his shit paper, or does he throw it out in a trash can? That is like, do we need to ask that question? Is this a thing? Do people shit paper in the toilet? I mean, in the trash can?
This would be a perfect time if we had like what's a bidet company that we could reach out to for sponsorships.
A Tushy, dude.
I
endorse.
Boom.
Okay, my ass is always clean, and you know it because I got the Tushy. Okay, sponsor me, please. No, but for real, you know I'm clean.
Speaking of sponsorships, dude, hey, hang on a second. We got Kang in here with the $5 super chat, or a super boom, as you would. 5 big booms, Danny. Copyright infringement be damned. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Boom, boom, boom.
Let's go. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I think there's some bonus booms in there. That's how we do that.
There you go. Thank you, Kanga. Okay, I hope those booms satisfied your birthday desires there, Mr. Huck. Okay, so yeah, we'll ask Byrne and K-Huck about their shit habits. How about that? That'll be a great segment.
That's
like, hey,
the
guys,
icebreaker, I guess. Yeah.
How you doing? Do you wipe when you shit? Okay, and which direction do you go?
Oh, that last one's a little personal, Danny. I don't know.
Some people only have, one direction as a choice. The other one is a mistake.
You gotta know your line. You gotta know where the line is.
This quickly turned into a poop and butts episode. The line is your crack, Kevin. Okay? That's
do.
what you follow.
That's the joke. That's every episode's a poop and butt episode.
Sorry about it, guys.
You'll figure it out eventually.
But yeah, so Tectone, Mr. Thumb. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I just I'm unsure about the fellow egg, Tectone. I'm not sure if I like him. I don't think I like him. I don't think I do. Maybe sometimes, but all in all, probably not. I mean, the rapist dad thing or whatever that situation is there, allegedly, supposedly, whatever, that's a little scary to me, the rapist dad thing. And then so people often reference the whole dad rapist thing with him. Gosh, I shouldn't be saying that as much. We're going to get age restricted or something.
Easy.
But people often reference that. And now he makes like jokes about it. He like jests. He's like, don't fall asleep around my dad. I mean, is that in good taste? I feel like that's not in good taste, is it? To just joke about your father that way.
No, that sounds like the moment in the movie when you realize that you're watching a horror film. It's like, oh shit.
Nice to see you.
What up, ass cakes? Hopefully you aren't counted as a bot. I don't think YouTube's doing that yet, but we appreciate you.
You fucking YouTube, okay? He counts as a viewer, okay? He's here. He's chilling, okay? He doesn't want to talk because everybody's talking about poops and butts, but he's here, all right? You better count it. Oh, no. Did Nick Diorio do this one yet? Did he do the ultimate rape review on Tectone's dad? Because like if you have a segment on your show and you're so bold and you're so bold and brave to have a rape segment on your show. If you're that guy, maybe you should do a review on like a streamer's dad who's actually right. That might be an important one if you're that guy,
I'm glad I'm not that guy, Danny. I wouldn't know how to give advice in that scenario. But we got a heathen in the chat. What up, Ren?
What up, Ren?
Welcome to the party. There's one thing I want to say. There was one question that popped up on Tectone that we didn't get to, where someone asked him if he was bald. And I don't know if this was cope or just a joke, but his response was, not yet, shaved. I'm getting there, though. So I think this guy might still be convincing himself
it's over
that he is bald by choice, as I have never said before in my entire life.
Thank you for telling me that, because now I know definitively where I stand with Tectone. Fuck that stupid fuck. Okay, that was the one. That was it. That was it. Fuck that guy and his fucking creepy ass dad, Nick Diorio. Shouts out. You need to fucking do a review on fucking Tectone's weird ass dad, and maybe him too, because it sounds like he's pretty fast and loose with the whole business that his dad gets into. Okay, so anyways, let's get out of the let's freshen up the mood. Not talk about
yeah, here we go. Okay, now time for a palate cleanser. Right?
Okay, we have guests coming soon. Okay, which I have another bald. Okay, this week we get 2 balds, because we're gonna share a bald with Byrne and Khuck when they get in here. Okay, it seems like the show is about to begin. We have our guests sitting in the lobby, so let me give them a second. They can hear me, talking this out, but maybe we invite them in.
Good time. Tell me when.
Okay, well, without further ado, let's bring our guests in. Okay, tonight we have Khuck and Byrne the World. Thank you guys for being here.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hi.
What's up, chat?
Hello.
Hopefully everything's working.
Everything sounds good on my end.
Good.
Oh, good.
StreamYards, not Discord. What, you don't have that Discordian shit?
Well, see, I mean, me and Kevin, as much as, we have a Discord, so there is a little Discord nonsense there, but as we do have a Discord, but we try to stay off Discord as much as we can. I think.
Fair.
Fair enough.
But hats off to the people who brave the dangers of Discord, because I there's a lot of stuff that goes on Discord. We just like to avoid all that,
Of course.
Or it could be this right here. Maybe we're just a little too old.
Shut up, maggot. Okay.
Braving the dangers, and then maggot shows up, right?
She didn't talk nearly as much shit like that when she was on the show. Okay, she's gonna call us old as fuck when she's not even here to back it up.
Well, Bunny was there to make her behave. Okay, Bunny was there to crack the whip.
Was that it? Maggot was on her best behavior when the wifey's around.
Yeah, when Bunny's here, I guess Maggot behaves, but anyone else, Maggot just goes off. Yeah, fuck you too, Maggot.
Well, we're off to a great start, folks. Anyways, it is great to have you guys here.
What's up?
Let me pull up some stuff just here at the beginning so we can tell the people where you're at. Okay, we've got Byrne here, the pumpkin one, the pumpkin picture there. You can see him right there. Byrne doing a lot of stuff over on his channel. Wall Bangers is a fun little commentary thing he does with Maggot and chat and some other folks. As well as some ZeldaCast content, and you do Pokemon and like retro games and stuff. So
I've recently went into the retro stuff, but I was doing mostly like commentary, and then that kind of got boring. So I did I mean, I still do it obviously with like wall smashers and shit. I just don't really touch that on my channel. I've been doing retro stuff, and everything's been going well. I'm on the up and up for the first time, so in a while.
Out. Hell yeah. No, I feel like every commentary person benefits from like having another thing. You know what I mean? It's like if you pigeonhole, if you stick yourself in that one niche, people will get tired of it. I do think so. So hey,
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
branch out and do some other stuff. I like it. So check out Byrne, go subscribe if you haven't. Check out some of his content, and then K-Huck, you actually host your ZeldaCast that you guys do together, correct? That's on your channel.
No, it is. Yeah, it was originally on Burns. It started on Burns because it was his idea. But yes, it has since moved over to my channel. Yes.
So you stole Byrne's idea.
No,
true.
no,
So true. So true.
no. No. I mean, he can take it back on his channel. I don't care.
No. I think it's well on yours. I think it's doing really well on yours.
Yeah, no, we've been having a lot of fun. Yeah, it's on mine now. That started at the beginning of the year, so it's been rather interesting.
So yeah, K-Huck, we've been on K-Huck's show before. She does some commentary stuff and interviews different people. So that was a lot of fun when we were over there. And geez, K-Huck, it seems like you're, I mean, even you and Byrne both, you guys have been securing some interesting guests. You guys have both.
Yeah, I guess.
You guys both Bowblaxed at this point, right? Kevin, you should play that bean footage again.
Have we had what with Bowblax? I'm sorry.
You've had Bowblax, both of you now. I think.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I had
Well,
Bowblax on, but to do some when the Switch 2 was like being released and all that, and then on my birthday he called in, so that was kind of based.
Yes.
Very cool.
Let's go. Yeah, he's an honorary member of every show now.
They may be bald now, but don't worry. They won't be bald forever like you.
Shouts out to Bowblax. And you guys, wait, it's not, is it you guys on ZeldaCast that have him coming later this week, right? So
tomorrow, yes.
Shouts out. Very cool. Very cool. I have something actually later in the show that if we get to it, I want you to show to him. I think that you guys will have a good time with something I've got in the doc, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. There's some stuff in the meantime, and I thought a good opener for us. Okay. Another bald guy. We opened on our little bald segment. Kevin already played the clip that we intro to our bald segment, so I might as well show you a little something of another bald. And I know you guys both know this fucking guy.
Oh God. Oh geez. What did he do now?
USA.
And
So,
Phil, let's go.
I don't know why.
Oh God.
I don't know why Phil is on the clip. It's just like he's up here floating for some reason.
It's hard to use an actual obsession. It's just everything's Phil, no matter what.
That's probably how he has it set up on his stream, I bet, or something similar to it. Yes, because he's obsessed. He doesn't have anything else fucking better to do.
And it's from like 12 years ago too. It's not even a recent Phil.
I know. It's I don't know. But what did Rich do now? What did he do?
So this was V-Dub, shouts out to him, actually shared this to me. He said that there was a new counterpart, I guess, a new accomplice to the whole basement pisser thing with the quartering. Okay, we always make fun of the quartering. His wife went out to pizza without him and he peed in his basement, yada yada. Well,
oh God.
RTU here has his own version of that, I think. And we're about to check that out. All right.
There we go.
When I was a teenager, I used to pee in my cat's litter box. I think I've told this story before too.
Oh yes, that I knew.
We used to live in a townhouse, and my parents furnished. They used to just be a basement, but they furnished it into a home theater room.
Gross.
And the back room had all the audio equipment for the Dolby Digital surround, and like it had
name drop the stereo brand in this story.
And in the other room, like there was another door there near the furnace that had a litter box. I'd be too lazy to go upstairs and piss. So I used to piss.
This I sadly do.
We used to have a big fat black cat named Sebastian, and my dad used to think,
this
like,
is grody.
Sebastian's taking some big ass pisses. Oh, it's a big ass cat, but it was my piss. Speaking of which, I gotta go piss real quick. I'll be back after these messages from Philip Brunel.
We
That really
need
surprises me, Danny. I am shocked by that.
we need a
Never
Dark
would've
Side
guessed.
Phil outro for when we go to the bathroom, Kevin.
I think that'd be best. I think it'd be really fitting.
I mean, you could.
See, okay, like the thing I can remember from college when like you really hear the nasty, depraved things about men in college. Cause you know, I had 3 dude roommates and we're all friends with a bunch of fucking dudes, and they're talking about how nasty they are in college. And the thing,
Mhm.
not the litter box, but the thing was like Gatorade bottles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or like a water
Oh,
bottle.
yes.
You'd, like
yes.
fill one up, throw it in the corner.
yes.
Hope they weren't fans of lemon lime. That could be catastrophic.
Yeah, but I've never quite heard of the whole the litter box. I mean, that's bold. How would you not
either?
How would you not know? It's like, no, that's a lot of piss. This smells like human piss.
I
just go to the toilet like a human fucking being. What's
Thank
with all
you.
these people not being humans?
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't know.
We got like Skelly with the fucking trash bin, and then this guy peeing in
Oh,
a fucking
God.
cat litter box.
Okay.
Like, come on.
okay, so we're pooping buttsing it already. Okay, it's bathroom humor already. So we had to ask, Byrne. I was told to ask. Can I go up and find this from Maggot? What was it? Something about your wiping habits. Are we having trouble?
Not me. That was Skelly, not me. Skelly's the wiping hat with the trouble, not me. He's the guy that doesn't know how to flush a toilet, apparently, and he has never done it.
Yeah. So the question was something about, do you wipe and throw it in the toilet and flush, or do you throw it in the bin next to the toilet? What?
The rest of the world does. Okay, Skelly was like got exposed on my stream because he turned on his camera like a retard, and everyone saw like this fucking actual shit bin, like just full of like toilet paper and like in a bin. And I was like, and everyone's like, why don't you just flush it? And he's like, well, it can get clogged. What am I supposed to do when it gets clogged? And like, the whole world knows what happens when you get it clogged. You just get a plunger, asshole. It's awesome. It's awesome content. It's awesome.
The like Olympic jumping you have to do in your brain to get to that conclusion. I don't even know. What if the toilet clogs, man?
Exactly.
You're using too much toilet paper, man.
Answer.
You know, that's the problem. How are you clogging a toilet with just the paper, dude? That's a skill issue.
Living issues. Being a human being issue.
Yeah, fair. You might have a poop knife. Oh God, no.
We don't need any of that.
No, I did not need. I saw that on my timeline like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I'm good.
Oh, this is a thing.
And literally right after that, seriously, no joke, was when the whole Skelly thing happened. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
This is a thing, a poop knife? I've heard of a toe knife.
Apparently, yes.
Oh, God.
That's all I know, and that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah,
so.
you don't go any further.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I can't figure out what's worse, Kevin. Okay, so what's more deranged, what's more depraved from a commentary shitter? Is it banging a Twinkie and sending it to people in their DMs, or throwing your shit paper in the bin next to the toilet?
Damn, dude. I think it's the first one, but I don't want to repeat it. So I'm just gonna say the first one.
Yeah, it's definitely the first one.
The
You
Twinkie
just
fucker.
do that.
Yeah.
You mean you smashed up that Twinkie.
Oh no. K-Huck,
I
I had to ask you something, because you were one of the to me, you're like one of the more neutral, like more innocent, more nice commentary people. So I had to ask, when we had Bunny and Maggot on, if anybody in the audience doesn't know, they told us about a guy that was a commentary dude that sent unsolicited nudes and paid for women and yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, he was sending videos of himself fucking Twinkies. And when they were telling us the story. We asked chat, okay, one's in the chat if you ever got a Twinkie fucker message, and there were 4 or 5 ones in the chat, right, Kevin?
There was more than one.
A disturbing amount. So I had to ask, as like, you're clearly married in a relationship. You don't strike me as the kind of person that'd be interested in that. Did you get an unsolicited DM from the Twinkie guy?
Not in that regard, no. No.
Okay, good.
No. He never sent me any pictures, but he would ask for some. That's what he do.
Wait,
but I never went through with it. No.
Oh man! I mean, lo and behold, the guy that would defile a Twinkie would also take a shot at ruining a marriage, wrecking a home.
And if that weren't punishment enough, K-Huck, we are getting your money tonight. So thank you, cool anime girls. As a punishment for K-Huck, you're getting her $5. And ask Byrne if he's good at Dr. Mario. All right.
I'm not good at those types of games. I'm more of the Zelda guy than doing I guess color 3 shit. I guess I'm retarded in that regard.
Oh, you mean Zelda 1? Do you mean Zelda 1, Byrne?
Okay, yes, I had a debate on that one and I won. But
which one is Zelda 1?
The NES. I call it Zelda 1 just to piss people off.
The big square game. Yeah, okay. I can think of it. I can picture it in my head.
I had rupees, remember?
Yeah, right. They all have rupees, don't they? You break the
That was like the first game I got addicted to, I think, was the first Zelda. So
that's funny.
Well, since we're here and we're talking about it, I do want to ask Kevin, what's your experience with Zelda? I mean, like, these guys have a show. I like Zelda, but I wanted to ask you, what's your Zelda experience? Are you a Zelda guy? Are you well versed in the legend of Zelda?
I'll be a bit of an outsider on this one. Like I said, it was one of the first games I had on the Nintendo that I played for a long time. But as some of our viewers know, I am a Sony family. I hail from a Sony family. So very soon it was PlayStation 1, PS2. I never had an N64, so I would only get to play those other versions, the newer versions of Zelda, if I was at a friend's house. So I don't know much about it, but I know James is a huge fan of it. So I can't wait to tell him about your stuff so he can check it out, because I know he'll appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Let's go.
Yeah,
well, I have some Zelda related topics for you guys today. And I was wondering, and I mean, I don't know if you guys venture into this kind of Zelda talk, but have you guys talked about the live action Zelda movie on your ZeldaCast yet?
We brought it up when the news first came out, but we haven't gone into a full topic of that yet. I think we were going to try. I keep meaning to bring it up, but we're going to do that tomorrow for sure, because that's on my. I'm wanting to get everybody's thoughts on that just to see what they think, because we haven't delved into the topic very much that I can remember. Or Byrne can probably correct me. Maybe we have, and I just forgot. But
no, we talked about the actor for Zelda being that Hunter Schaefer person, and then it's now an actual
cool.
Individual.
So we'll get into some of that then. Okay, this is going to be an interesting conversation, I have a feeling. So here are the people. Okay, this is Miyamoto. Okay, he says, I am pleased to announce that for the live action film of The Legend of Zelda, Zelda will be played by Bowblax
someone else,
and Link by Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. I'm much looking forward to seeing them both on the big screen. Now, I'm going to bring up the IMDb too here, but they're two just basically, I mean, I've never seen these people before. Have you, Kevin?
Nope.
Well, somebody seemed like they might have. K-Huck, was that you?
No, I know the Benjamin Evan Ainsworth vaguely. I think that he was in a couple of other movies. I just can't think of what movies. His face looks recognizable though. The woman I've never seen.
Gotcha.
I thought it was supposed to be another actor that was supposed to be Zelda. I guess they went to a third person.
Well, what
So I
you
know
were
the first
talking
one was Hunter, which they got rid of. Kind of thank God. And then
Really?
the second one,
well,
I
here-
knew
then
about
the
that
second
one. Who was the second
also
one?
another forgettable actor. Now it's this one. So they get. I guess
Oh.
now we're on actor number 3.
Oh, I only knew of the Hunter one, and then that's it. So yeah, okay.
so I don't know if you guys would have anyone, I mean, in mind for a Link and Zelda. I mean, like, I started to think about it, and then like, this shows you how much the mainstream shit has sunk its claws into my head. Because like the first thing I thought about Zelda was, I mean, about Link being cast as like a Tom Holland kind of guy, and I was like, I hate myself that my brain instantly went to Tom Holland, like the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
At least you didn't go Pedro Pascal. You know, it could have been worse.
He's he's more like a Ganondorf or something, right?
Oh,
good
don't
lord.
say those things out loud, Danny. You're gonna make that happen.
Yeah, right. He's
I mean,
the next one.
he'll hold on to Zelda for his anxiety. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah, thank you. I was waiting for an anxiety joke to come up. I was waiting for it.
So this is kind of what you were referring to, Byrne. Hunter Schaefer is
Yeah.
reportedly being eyed to play Princess Zelda in the live action. This has been a couple months now. But the thing about it to me is, and like, you know, I mean, obviously everybody has their own opinion about this kind of stuff, but so Hunter Schaefer here compared to I'll bring up the other one. I can't bring them up at the same time, unfortunately, but Hunter Schaefer here compared to this woman here, I mean, instantly my gut reaction is like, Hunter Schaefer kind of looks more like Zelda to me than the person they actually got to
It's the
do it.
ears. It's the ears. That's why.
It is. It's like the pointed features.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And the interesting thing to me, at least, and I mean, I guess Kevin's not a super Zelda head, so, you know, he might not have insight on this. But the interesting thing to me is when I played Ocarina of Time for the first time, and you see the Zelda and Sheik dynamic, isn't there kind of a thing there where they play on like, obviously Zelda isn't trans in the canon of it all, but isn't there a certain kind of masculinity that they bring to Sheik as opposed to
Yes.
Zelda, and they
Yeah.
Zelda's kind of
Yeah.
trying to hide themselves as a I don't know, ambiguous figure, you know what I mean? So like maybe Hunter Schaefer would have been a slam dunk casting. Like, I don't know. That's
I
that's
see
kind of
where
what I
you're
wanted
going.
to ask you guys. You guys are the professional Zelda casters. So that was kind of
Yes.
where I was going. Like,
Well-
what do you think about that?
Well,
I mean,
canonically, Sheik was still a female, so I mean, I understand what your point is. I just don't agree with Hunter Schaefer being Zelda on a personal level. But I can understand like Sheik being more masculine. And obviously, that's to like disguise them from Ganondorf, and obviously that worked until the end when Zelda became, went out of the disguise and got immediately 2 seconds caught by Ganondorf in 2 fucking seconds. It didn't take long.
no, it did not.
But I mean, maybe it's just my personal transphobia. I don't know.
Oh my God, Byrne!
Well,
That they should not
all
be
right.
playing.
Well, Byrne, that would be something that you got to contend with, okay, as you go forward, you know.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I mean, I bet Hunter's a good actor. I've never heard of him until that. But whoever they have, whatever. I'm not gonna watch the movie. All these gaming movies all suck.
Are
It's
you
just
black-pilled
how it
about
is.
the Zelda movie?
It's every movie. Borderlands was garbage. The movie, it
I
just
can
seems like
agree
there's
with
a
that.
curse. There's always like a curse with like game movies. They're all shit. Every single one's been shit.
Okay, so you thought the new Mario movie was shit?
I mean, that's probably the best representation of a good movie. So there might be some hope. Maybe Nintendo's cracking the whip behind the scenes. Like, this better be good.
I do think it's the
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
thing
maybe.
where with Nintendo, they're like perfectionists, you know, like every game they release is like a 10
Yeah.
out of 10 game, yada, yada. They labor over intensively to make it like the perfect experience. And I'm not saying that the fucking Mario movie was the perfect experience. They casted fucking Chris Pratt as Mario, but I do think that there is a certain level of like scrutiny that they put all this shit under. Like they're not going to make,
Mm.
I kind of feel like they're not going to put out a shitty Zelda movie because they just wouldn't do it. You know, like what stopped them from doing it this long?
I mean, yeah, maybe Mario movie is a good example of a good. Like, I didn't really watch it. I don't really watch these types of movies, to be fair.
No, you never watched
But,
Mario?
Nah, I didn't watch Mario.
Yeah,
But I'm sure
neither
it's a
did
good
I,
movie. It's
Danny,
just like I guess I'm just basing every other video game movie as shit as well. But Nintendo will crack the whip, so hopefully they crack the whip again.
I do agree with you that most video game movies are shit. K-Huck, have you seen the new Super Mario movie?
Yes. Yeah.
What
And I
did
was
you think?
pleasantly surprised. I was actually I was pleasantly surprised, but I do agree with Byrne in the sense that I do think that Nintendo is going to be very, very careful about how they approach this movie, and they're going to want to make sure that it pleases the fans as much as possible and all of that. Now, listen, no movie, it doesn't matter how good it is to some people or majority of people, it's still not going to be perfect. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do. So there's going to be obviously some critiques because people are going to be nitpicking the shit out of it because it happens. They did it with the Mario movie too. So
Yeah.
I'm fully expecting for that to happen, but I do agree that I think that Nintendo was going to be very careful about what they put out there and what they don't, because apparently, and I don't know if this is true or not, but before Nintendo released the official cast, quote unquote cast, those two actors, apparently there's in line for this to be a whole trilogy, allegedly.
Interesting.
Okay.
So
A
I don't know.
movies.
Exactly. So I don't know if that's true or not. I guess it will just depend on how well this does, I guess, which we all know it's going to do fantastic. Let's not lie.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah,
Nintendo
no, I
does
hope
not,
it does too.
Nintendo does not stray with their IP. It's not like Borderlands
No.
where they didn't give a fuck at all, or every other video game movie
And
where the
that's-
IP is willy-nilly.
Right.
They do whatever
And
the
that's
fuck
the
they
one thing
want.
that I can, that's the one, well, there's multiple things, but that in that regard, in regards to like the movie, that's why I give them respect with that, because I think that they're going to try their best. They're extremely protective of their IP, rightfully or wrongfully. We all know that they are. So yeah, I hope that it will be good. I might wait a little bit until I see it. I kind of did that with the Mario movie too. But then, of course, I have a child, so my child was like, "I
kid
have to
wanted to
see
see it.
Mario," and I'm like, "Okay." So yeah, so eventually I had to give in. But yeah,
No, I think it's a little scary that live action as versus like a animated movie. Like I think that they would have had a lot easier time with something like Super Mario where it was animated, whereas this is going to be live action. And I think everyone has it out for like
yeah,
animated stuff being made into live action. I mean, Disney's been doing it for like years now with tons of different shit that was beloved animated shit. And they make it into this live action. It's like hardly even live action. And people hate it. So I could see that, like, imagine some of the live action with some of like the creatures and things in Zelda will be
yeah.
like Goron,
That will-
like little Dooku guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Deku
Yeah,
guys,
exactly. Well, no, here's my thing, right? And this is probably a bit of a hot take. I don't know. I think that Nintendo, whether if they would have made it live action or animated, I don't think it would have mattered. They could have gone either direction. You know, but I did find it a bit surprising that they did make it or live action, excuse me, and versus animated, because of how well Super Mario did. And now we've got the upcoming Donkey Kong movie, which I think is sometime next year. or in a couple years, something like that. So that did kind of surprise me a little bit, but at the same time, I think that they could have gone either direction. And it wouldn't have mattered. You can make it animated or a live action. It will still, hopefully, it will still work.
Mhm.
So Donkey Kong's coming next. Is it Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong? Because he was Donkey Kong.
I think so.
In Super Mario.
I
Really?
don't know. I don't know. As far as I've seen, Seth Rogen hasn't confirmed if he's gonna be back for that or not. That I've seen anyway. But yeah, the Donkey Kong movie is in the works. Apparently, the copyrights are being worked on.
They're gonna canonize that Donkey Kong's laugh is that fucking stoner. Whatever the
Oh
fuck.
God. Let's hope
That'd be
not.
awesome,
I don't know what they're gonna do. Who knows? But yeah. So
Very interesting. Okay, that shouts out to Cool Anime Girls. Thank you for the 5. They say, I'll point out the original live action Mario, which is so good it's bad, and the original Mario and Zelda shows. Excuse me, Princess. Yes. So some of those earlier, when they let a couple creep out, you know, in the earlier career of Nintendo, like
yes.
those weird
Oh,
ass.
but those
like,
are so good. Those are so good.
they are.
There's a
It's
lot
so
of
bad.
memes.
It's so
A
good.
lot of memes.
It's a different time, isn't it? Like, yeah, like they're like all of that old Zelda animated stuff has been made into memes in perpetuity. Like since the beginning of YouTube, people have been using that shit as memes.
Yeah, pretty much. But those are so bad. It's so good. Yeah, but those are nostalgic, obviously, for kids of that generation. I never watched the animated Zelda. I don't think that I was quite old enough at the time. I don't know. My Mr. Huck knows. He's older than dirt, so he remembers it. But
happy birthday, man.
Oh yes, it was yesterday. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's
You're
80.
even older.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. But he remembers that, and he has, you know, obviously he has a better memory of it than I do. I vaguely remember watching the Super Mario Brothers cartoon, vaguely, but I don't remember watching all of it. But I just really hope that the Zelda, that they'll do it right, that it will turn out well, and yes, that's all I hope for. So
I'm
Yeah.
crossing my fingers.
yeah, I'm too. Yeah,
So,
I
okay.
don't know.
I have another one to pitch to you. All right. Another one to pitch to you. Now, this could go either way. Now, see, I'm about to show you such a dynamic actor. Kevin will really like this one. I'm about to
Oh God.
I'm about to show you such a dynamic actor, you know, that he could play the vastness of Legend of Zelda. And you'll see in this clip, like he could be anywhere from Ganon, you know, like a evil villain, to maybe like you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with Tingle, the
Yes.
the,
Oh
Mhm.
God. The elf. Yes.
the green little elf
Yes.
dude on the balloon. Okay, so tell me, what do you think? Willem
Oh,
Dafoe.
God.
Oh god. Oh god.
Leave William Defoe alone. He is living his best life. Leave him alone.
So are we thinking Ganondorf or Tingle here?
I think Tingle. That's a Tingle. That's
know
a Tingle
what?
outfit. If I've
I
ever
mean
seen
this-
one.
I say Tingle only because and this is why I say it, because it's William Defoe. That's the only reason why I say Tingle, because that would be fucking hilarious. I'm just that would be so fucking.
He could pull off a Tingle, okay?
He could. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like, he
a
totally
Tingle.
could.
That is definitely a Tingle outfit. I'll say that.
This is like a character in the background while you're watching Zelda, you know. You'll be like, it'll be a very serious toned movie with these kids playing Link and Zelda, and just like at some point they'll be like going through a town or something, and in the background you'll see Willem Dafoe just fucking dancing in a little green suit.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd be hilarious. I would totally see it just for that. I'm not even lying. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, you just sold me a ticket.
Exactly. Yeah. See,
We got
I would
Kevin on
totally
board.
see it. Oh, that's funny.
Love
Damn
that.
right.
But yeah, I mean, to be honest, like when I think about actors that I know, who I would cast as what, there's not very many that stick out to me as like, oh, I need them to be Zelda characters in any capacity, and there's not a particular
Right.
person that I'm like needs to be Link or needs to be Zelda. Whereas some franchises I do go immediately to somebody, but this one not so much. So I think they can do whatever they want with it, and we'll be satisfied with it. I'm hoping.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so too. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, I guess.
So there you go. There is your ZeldaCast segment. Okay, go check out K-Huck and Byrne's show together, Zelda.
Yeah.
All right, where they talk about Zelda games and maybe why Hunter Schaefer shouldn't be Zelda.
Yes.
That'll, I'm sure, will get brought up tomorrow. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, with Bowblax.
Yes, with Bowblax and
there
Reed.
you go. That'll be
it's not really a Zelda topic. You guys already talked about Lil Tay, or is that next?
We'll get there. We'll get to Lil Tay. Okay.
Anyone that's watched that, I'm side-eyeing everyone that's bought any of that shit. Because that, like, 3 hours into their birthday, it's like,
oh yeah,
you know those
gross.
pictures could
That's
be from when they're
disgusting.
17, right? Why are you even taking the risk?
Yeah, that's so gross. So gross.
So let's do it. Let's completely shift topics. Okay, that was the PG segment of the show, ZeldaCast. If it was that PG? We tried.
I guess. I mean, no, it was fine.
We tried.
That's
All
funny.
right. But yeah, we'll get into the Lil Tay stuff because this is interesting. Now, Kevin and I have covered some Lil Tay stuff in the past. I think the last thing that we covered about Lil Tay was that she died at one point. She died, and then everybody was like, "Oh God, Lil Tay's dead." And then the next day, it was like, "Oh God, Lil Tay's not dead."
Craig.
Oh yeah, there's so many scams. All they do is pull scams, bro.
It is interesting how this girl was like the 9-year-old, like, check me out, I'm a fucking rapper and fucking tossing money from my Lamborghini or whatever that my mom bought from work.
She said stuff like, my toilet costs more than your rent. That was my favorite. When she was just like walking around listing everything in her house and was like, that costs more than your rent. That costs more than your rent. I mean,
right.
She had it, She's very charismatic 9-year-old.
Those are words that should not be in the same sentence.
This whole age
it felt
thing
weird saying it.
This whole age thing comes into contention because not only are we talking about with Lil Tay here an OnlyFans situation where she turns 18 and has an OnlyFans, which is already questionable, but the actual age is up for question because people are seeing old messages and old things that she's posted saying she was this age at this time and this age at this time. When you Google it, it says she's 18. It says she turned 18 on July 29th. So as of August 3rd, when she posts her nudie pics or whatever they are, I don't even know if they are nudie pics, but when she posts her pics to OnlyFans, this was one of the first questions I had when I saw the story is that if she posts the pictures as soon as she turns 18, that means that the pictures are of her when she's not 18, correct?
Yeah, and everyone that's looking at it who bought that $1 million, you were all weirdos. You guys be considered weird.
But okay, that was my initial thought. But her birthday was July 29th. She posted the pictures on August 3rd. So there are a few days there where she could be considered an adult, where she took the pictures and posted them as an adult. So we can't necessarily lobby the P word towards all of these subscribers. However, very very close, aren't we?
I mean, I still think you should
I'm
put the
going
names on a
weirdo.
list.
I'm going weirdo.
You know?
Weirdo, yes. Weirdo, 100%. Yes,
I'm
I
glad-
would have to say that. Yes.
I'm glad we're all on the same page here. Okay, so
It's time to call
Uh,
Chris Hansen. It's he's got a lot of work to do.
Have a seat. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, every single one of them should have a seat.
but
True.
some of the details of this are pretty disturbing, interesting. I don't know which way you want to put it, but this is Lil Tay. She says, not bad for 3 hours. This is what Byrne was kind of referencing earlier. We broke the fuck out of that OnlyFans record. So now the top selling OnlyFans, all right? And you can see the breakdown here. Now, this is what I wanted to bring to the attention. Okay. You've got subscriptions.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Oh,
just
God.
subscriptions is just like baseline. That's like how you get access to her OnlyFans, right? At least this is how I'm aware of it.
Ooh.
So you pay for the subscription here. That's why that's so much money. But then it seems like the next step is to go to the messages so that you can, like, I guess, is this how this works? You directly talk to the OnlyFans people. You think you are. I'm sure it's like automated messages and whatnot. But they go from the subscription to instantly messaging her in the DMs with almost as much money. It's like every single subscription turned over and messaged her immediately after.
And then tips her
Jesus.
$26,000.
Right, right.
Fucking hell. Oh my God. That's wow. That's insane. That all happened in like 24 hours?
This is 3 hours.
3 hours? Oh fuck.
3
that.
hours.
Dang,
3 hours
dude.
of this.
Wow. Wow. That's insane.
How much of this are we willing to say is like people around her age that are interested, or big old disgusting perverts?
Mm,
I'm more
I
leaning
don't
more on
know.
the disgusting
See,
perverts.
yeah,
Because-
same.
That'd be
I
my straight to jail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would.
exactly. Jail for
because
everyone. That's
You got to
funny.
think that, just because of how the world operates, an 18-year-old that would be around the same 19-year-old, whatever, that'd be around the same age as Lil Tay, where this would be maybe appropriate. They are like in college or just getting jobs or whatever. So
Mhm.
I would highly doubt that a big amount of these people are people that are the appropriate age to consume such a thing. If there is an appropriate age to consume such a thing, but this is definitely all like old perverts.
I would have to. Yeah, that at least.
The amount of,
God,
the amount of lonely men out there that go on the Little Tay's OnlyFans is disturbing. It's very, very
true.
disturbing.
Very. Yeah,
Just go
very. I
outside,
agree.
go to a bar, do something. Why go on Little Tay OF and like, oh, that could be a 17-year-old. Let's go.
Yeah,
Odd
it's so
people.
gross.
There is a disturbing phenomenon I feel like going on where it is this influencers that get popular before they turn of age that get to do this kind of thing. I mean,
Mhm.
I can't think of somebody necessarily. I don't bank this event in my head very often, but I know that she's not the first one to do the, oh, I'm 18 now, I'm doing an OnlyFans thing, right?
No, the girl that
No,
tried to
I'm
beat
sure
up
she's
Dr.
not.
Phil did it too.
Yes.
Yeah, Bad
Yeah.
Bunny, whatever.
Bad
his fucking
baby
name
or bunny,
Bar-
whatever the
Yeah,
hell her name
Barbie
is.
or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, yep.
One of
Right.
them.
Sickos.
So, like, what isn't it just weird to think about that this is like one of the more depraved things you can do, but it is also like think about a young woman that, I mean, that is an influencer or not, because it could probably work for somebody that's not an influencer as well. But especially an influencer that is a young woman influencer becomes 18. It's like, why? Like, it is you were almost completely incentivized to do the OnlyFans thing. You're making $1 million immediately, like off of nothing. Half of the posts I see talk about how these pictures of Lil Tay aren't even like explicit or like crazy. She was even posting about it, saying like, you thought I would share you the real spicy stuff. So she's like posting some, I'm sure they're risque pictures of herself or whatever. But turning 18, posting some of these, who cares? Something you maybe would even post on Instagram photos, and then making $1 million in 3 hours. Can you blame a person for wanting to do that? It's interesting.
Yeah.
Like if I had the chance when I was 18 to be like, okay, you post a couple pictures of yourself with your shirt off, boom. In 3 hours, you make $1 million. It's fucked up that is like we incentivize a child to think that way.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree 100%. But it's also, I think that there's obviously multiple different factors that could come into play with women or men too, that do this kind of thing. It just depends. But I don't know. I am majorly side-eyeing all of those people that donated to Lil Tay in that time frame. Yeah, that's no.
I mean, does anybody who admits to this, by the way, who's like, yeah, I subscribe to fucking Lil Tay?
Oh, there's people out there, I'm sure, that do. I'm sure, because they just don't care or whatever. But yeah, it's just it's gross.
Here's the pitch, okay, at the top of the OnlyFans. It says freshly 18 with a way too many emojis, by the way. Like way too many emojis. How can anybody be comfortable with this?
Please don't tell my mom. Oh my god.
With the fingers, with the thing. They did the thing where the
Maggot Classic. The Maggot Classic, okay?
Is that what we call it?
I feel like this might answer your previous question, Danny. Does this seem like it's advertised for fellow 18-year-olds? Would 19-year-olds care about a freshly 18 content creator?
Yeah, they're like, I went to
don't tell
school
my
with this
mom.
person.
Like, this seems like it's aimed at a very specific, potentially, at least in most states, on the side of illegal fetish. It seems like it's
A little bit of an EDP. A little bit of EDP. Oh, no, wait, that's too old. Never mind. That's too old.
Dateline NBC. Where's Stone Phillips at? He'll tell us what to do.
God. Stone Phillips? Oh my god!
My 18th birthday juices shot. Oh my god.
Bruh.
So I mean, completely disturbed here by Lil Tay's OnlyFans. It even has the legal notice at the bottom. We've got any and all material posted this is safeguarded by the United States and international copyright regulations. So she's like, bitch, try to re-upload this to Twitter. I will get your ass.
Wow. I got nothing on that one. Oh my god.
You're in a gray area when Twitter's giving you the side eye.
True.
Post this here.
Yeah.
Like, oh boy. Maybe that should tell you something.
Yeah, you're going down the wrong path.
Yeah, a little bit.
So when I was researching this, I was like looking on Twitter what the news was, what people were talking about, and I forgot that I knew that we had talked about Lil Tay before, but I forgot that I had posted this exact thing. And it's very interesting in the light of the OnlyFans shit to hear what Lil Tay had to say here. This was 2 years ago. Okay, this is 2000.
Oh, I've seen this.
2023. Yeah. Okay, here she has some words to say about pedophiles. All right, objectifying her as a young woman.
This shit is fucking insane and fucking weird. You need to stop. And also, don't fucking tell me what I can or cannot wear as a teen. That shit doesn't justify pedophilia. Me living my damn life doesn't warrant pedophilia, you fucking dumbasses. Fucking stop, you misogynistic bitches.
There we go.
That adds up. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Crazy, all over my TikTok.
So very disturbed and upset by the fact that there are disgusting old men objectifying her for just wearing, a swimsuit or whatever as a teenager. Interesting, huh?
Mm.
She
Very.
says
I
this
mean, yeah. You got
2 years
pedophile
ago.
and misogyny at the same sentence.
So she would have been 16 at the time? You said 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
So about 16, or I don't know when her birthday falls, so maybe she was 17, whatever. But yeah, it was in 23. So it's been a few years now. And it's just interesting to hear her have such shit in her mouth for these. I mean, and rightfully so. I agree with her. These freaks objectifying her. They
absolutely.
shouldn't be that way. She's right in what she's saying. But she has a problem with it then. And it seems like that problem has went away or changed. Maybe the money influenced it a little bit. I don't know what it is, but
All those expensive toilets, Danny. She's got a bag to get now.
She got to pay for them somehow, I guess.
Those people waited
right.
2 years. Those people waited 2 years.
Isn't it funny though? Isn't that funny to hear her say that shit? And then 2 years later, she's like, well, I'm perfectly fine with putting myself on display for all these creeps if they're going to be paying me.
It's no.
It's a hard thing
Is
to
that
be
right?
like. It's a hard thing to be like, do you be like, get it, girl, like do your thing. But then you're also like, this is very fucking weird and disturbing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like, get your bag and also keep your receipts because we're rounding all these dudes up.
I hope so. I hope we start getting a roundup.
That's right. I mean, my God. And honestly, she's participating. Well, Hash says, pull that up again. Isn't she just kind of trolling though? So are you saying, is she trolling in the original clip where she's talking about the pedophiles and she doesn't really feel that way? Or is she trolling now where she's like, because I had seen this line of thought where it was like, she's posting the least amount of like crazy nudity that she has to, she's not, I don't know exactly what she's posting, but it seems like that she's being conservative in what she's posting. So maybe she's just like getting the bag while she can and not really harming herself in the long run.
I mean, or could it not happened at all? Option 3 could have happened.
Yes, that's a very good point too. Could not have happened at all. Yes.
Very, very true. I mean, supposedly she's already richer and her watch is more expensive than my house kind of shit already. So what does she need to do the OnlyFans for, right? She's already way richer than I'll ever be.
Pretty good question there, Danny. Pretty good.
Well, question, and I don't know very much about her lore besides what's been said, but
no.
What's the matter? What?
Go ahead, K-Hawk. Go ahead. Keep going with what you're saying. We'll get to
okay. But I don't know much of her lore besides the death thing and this and like a few other things that have came up here and there. But wasn't she? So she's a rapper that came up on YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. Is that how she got her start?
Her original shtick was like, yeah, she is I'm a rich teenager rapper style thing, like an influencer more than I think she was a rapper. I think the rapper was like everybody did a diss track or a rap, verse or whatever. I think she was more just like, I am a rich influencer that's a 9-year-old.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she was like a slightly more mature Rice Gum, if you remember that guy.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
sad.
She is like the
Yes.
female rice gum. She kind of
Yeah,
looks
that,
like
or
one.
that. Yeah, that too. That works.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say more mature.
No. There it was.
What was Rice Gum's thing was the irrelevant. That's what he liked.
Irrelevant.
You're
Yeah,
irrelevant.
Oh God.
dude.
Then he became irrelevant.
Then he became irrelevant. Wow, how's that happen?
But that's one crazy fucking message. Fuck.
Yeah, now check
Ooh.
this out. Now
Crazy.
see, she's participating. Like Hash said, she's trolling. She's sharing some of this stuff. She's retweeting a lot of stuff. She's kind of participating in not only doing the OnlyFans, obviously, and making the money from there, but the subsequent like memeing and joking on Twitter. She's also participating in that a little bit. Here she shares this message. It says,
Are you
she
gonna read
says,
it? Oh,
I'll
God.
read it.
All right. All right. Yeah, good. I'm not reading it. All right. Awesome.
Well, first she says, go subscribe with the lips. Okay. The lip emoji, link in bio. So 18-year-old, her bio says, you can see it over here. Relevant people, Lil Tay just turned 18. Click if you dare.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How encouraging.
Yeah, exactly.
But she says,
Well, to
go
be fair, Lil Tay's pointed to Casey-tron. We don't want to click on that one either. So
you know, I'm a
We don't wanna click on that one
Casey Tron
either.
fan, okay, dude. She got an OnlyFans going on. You go,
no,
girl.
Does she?
I'm just saying. No, the emoji is pointing down the Casey-tron. I don't want to click on that
Oh,
one either.
I get,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
oh, I
That
get
makes
what you're
sense.
saying. I got
Okay,
you.
I get it too. I got you now. Okay, I was confused too.
I was gonna say if Casey Tron has an OnlyFans, all she's doing is like smoking bongs with her, naked or something,
Right?
right?
I don't know about the naked part, but the bong part, yes.
But that's the OnlyFans, she's got to have an ad.
The OnlyFans part, yes. Then yeah, probably, yeah.
But here I'll read the message. Okay, it's redacted. Redacted sent her this message. It says, "Your OnlyFans made me bust the hardest nut I've ever busted all over my fingers," and then we'll just skip the rest. How about that? Because I'm disgusted.
Don't pussy out. Say the
Oh
rest.
my God!
Dripping everywhere. Holy fuck, Lil Tay. Okay.
I can't believe
How-
this is the guy who has to pay women for attention. Can you believe that, Danny? I'm shocked by this.
How can you be so depraved? Oh my god.
Talk about charisma, dude. Why does this guy even need to pay? How does that not work every time? Like, comes home after the first date and then just sends her this, that.
That's so fucking
Who
disgusting.
doesn't want to hear that described to him? Oh yeah, my knuckles are stuck together. Gross, dude.
Oh,
What's wrong with you?
God!
Oh, sorry, did I make it worse? My bad. Sorry, I do that sometimes.
These people should be shamed. I do agree with Maggot. Uncensor that motherfucker.
Well, that's
Yeah, true. I agree.
see, that's where like I don't know, is she participating in the meme? Is she not? Because you would think that if she's still adhering to that original clip that we watched from a couple years ago, where she was like, ew, these disgusting pervs, whatever. And that's what she really thinks. I would feel like she would not redact the message, like the person who sent the message. She would just show the message, and then people would have their free reign to be like, what a fucking disgusting pervert, Joe Schmo 69 is on Twitter.
Yeah, but then she'd have to reveal it was still her brother pulling all the strings as Headbug. I'm
See?
stealing Headbug's joke here.
Now, for real, okay, Headbug is onto something because her brother has always been accused of being like this mastermind, telling her what she should and should not do to make the moves and make the money. So imagine a situation where she's just orchestrating all of this. Like messages like that are just part of her promo. Her brother is like, here, I'll send you this disgusting ass fucking shit and you can post it and people can be like, oh my God, they'll talk about it on their dumb show.
Yeah. Yeah. It gets
You know?
attention. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, why would she censor out the name? That probably just to draw more intrigue to it, and keep people guessing as to who it was. Who knows?
Well,
But it's gross. It's gross. That message. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. If I ever get a message like that, even my own husband does not even say that to me. Okay.
well, how different was that from the Twinkie fucker message or whatever?
Nothing like that. Nothing like that. No.
I bet that guy.
No.
I bet that guy is subscribed.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Burn. Tell me, how much are you willing to bet? Do you think that what is this guy's name? Is it Echo of Tragedy? Do you think Echo of Tragedy
yes.
has subscribed and then sent a subsequent message to Lil Tay?
I would
not be surprised.
I would not be surprised at all. This guy'd be fucking Twinkies, Jello cups, red cotton t-shirts.
Red cotton t-shirts.
There's some things I didn't hear about in this. Okay,
Keep that guy away from my pudding cups, Danny.
Yeah, I forgot about the red cotton t-shirt. I did. Oh.
See, we need some. If Maggot, if you're still in chat, we need somebody like Maggot who has an N there to ask maybe, and reveal. She can reveal it on Twitter or something. Like, I want to know: does Echo of Tragedy subscribe to Lil Tay? Is he even? Does he even know better than to be so depraved online to say that he is a Lil Tay subscriber?
No. 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 Not even in the slightest. No.
He'll admit, huh?
Oh yes.
He probably would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he would. This
I was
guy
just
has
saying,
like no
Becky,
filter.
Yes. No.
It is so
Yeah,
amazing.
this guy has no filter or any type of like genuine. He has no humanity left. He has no humanity left, so he
True.
won't care. He'll just say, "Yeah, I did it."
But I will say the messages that I would get from him were not like what that dude sent to Lil Tay. They were not. No.
Well,
no.
okay,
They
so
were nowhere near close.
a little. We're running a little D for Echo. Okay, not as bad as what we're saying. Not as bad.
No.
but
no.
pretty close.
He would cross the line a couple of times, yes.
See, I think he behaved himself
yeah.
with you, K-Huck. I think that maybe he was a little more depraved in some other women's DMs, probably.
Yes.
I would guess.
Yeah, I will say that he was very mild with me at first, but compared to what oh my god.
No.
He was one of the early supporters. Okay, he got early access. He was there on day one. Okay,
he was probably that
hell.
message. He was probably that message.
Dear Lord, yeah, we don't even know. She blurred it.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's hilarious.
Well, how unfortunate. Okay, but see. Now, I was talking a little bit about how like her age is up for contention. You know, people are like questioning whether this is legit or not, because you've got pictures like this. Daria saying Lil Tay is 16. This is 1/4/2024. Lil Tay says, I'm 14. Google is wrong. So this is last year. She's saying this.
What?
Also, a Discord message around the same time saying, I'm 14. Now, that would mean that obviously Google is wrong, and like what has been reported this whole time is wrong, contradictory to what she says. Do you think that is just another this is another like drama ploy kind of thing where she's
I fucking hope so. Well, and even if it was, why would you do that? What is the point in doing any of that? That's my question, I guess. But
I mean, if she's 14, 15, I mean, like, OnlyFans is gonna get shut down because that's just child porn.
Well, and that's
True.
exactly it.
True.
Like, I'm inclined to think that her messages last year when she was saying that stuff was like her, trying to stir drama or be weird in some sort
I
of way.
would hope so.
Because like OnlyFans has to have some kind of age verification, right? You can't
Yeah,
just
they must.
post.
Yeah.
They must.
You can't
They
just
do.
post.
They do.
So she's
Yeah.
gotta be 18. Like, at least she has to have the shit to prove that she's 18, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe her brother has some deep connections.
Oh God.
Oh no,
God.
no. That's
I
awful.
hope not.
No.
I hope
That's awful.
but I thought that was fucking crazy too. That people are like even questioning whether she's 18 or not. If it
Yeah,
could get any
that-
worse.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how that could get any worse, but I
You-
really hope
you
that
wanna
those
see?
messages she was trolling. Oh no, it doesn't get worse. Oh,
Do you want to
no.
see how it could get worse? So I don't know if you guys are familiar
Might
with
as well.
this, but have you heard of the internet superstar Bonnie Blue? Bonnie Blue
Yes,
is the one that did like the I fucked 1,000 guys in a row or whatever.
yes,
I got
yes.
AIDS.
Okay. Yes.
Maybe. I don't know what will happen.
Didn't she go after someone recently and say something to? I can't remember. She went after somebody and told them off or whatever. I can't remember who it was, but yes.
I'm
Now
Alex.
that you
I'm
mentioned
Alex.
that, I'm Alex. Yes, that was it. Yes, she went after I'm Alex. That's right. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
No, I just found this pretty interesting. She is saying 500K subs on my OnlyFans and I'll do it. A collab with Bonnie Blue. So she may end up being the youngest woman to ever do 1,000-person gangbang with another woman.
That's so
Like,
gross.
what the
That
fuck?
is just an awful sentence. That is just an awful sentence.
That's an absolutely awful sentence. Yes,
Things to never
that
be said
sentence is
again.
cursed. Like what?
Things to never be said again.
That's right. That's right. I do think this is a case of just like every instance of this from the conception when she was a 9-year-old doing, making it rain with stacks of money in front of the Lamborghini till now. I do think that every point of drama, her dying or whatever, and then not really dying, I was hacked, and this kind of shit,
Mhm.
all of it is like her brother or her or whoever, there is a mastermind that is like, look, we know what will get people going. Okay. Every step of the way. We'll know what will go viral. We'll know what we got to do at this point and at this point to make you pop off. I mean, and this is just another case. I mean, obviously the OnlyFans is one. What a grab as soon as she turns 18 to make an OnlyFans. But then this is just another example of her like, well, of course, if we're going to do the OnlyFans at 18, the next pivot is like, who's the biggest mover and shaker on OnlyFans lately? Well, it's the gangbang lady.
Oh God.
Well,
She messaged her, by the way. So what does that say about Bonnie Blue, who is, I don't know how old she is, but she reaches out to Lil Tay, the 18-year-old, and says, hey, would you like to collab in my gangbang?
Oh, I'm with this Rod Ellis. That is disgusting. Yes, absolutely. That's
Absolutely.
wow.
I also agree
Wow.
with JB over here. Thanos was right. The world is beyond saving. That is so true.
So
Burn
true.
it down.
So true.
This is when we
What do
need
you-
the Old Testament God to come back for a little bit, Danny. Just turn a few folks to salt.
You guys got asked in chat, why is this a porn episode? Yeah. Why is this a porn episode, guys?
That's
Yeah, Danny.
our
Wait,
producer.
is it polling the producer? Wait a minute.
That's our producer. She just likes to stir the pot. She thinks that this show's supposed to be like PG or something. That's the first half. Okay. We did the PG in the first half.
Listen, I've known you guys for a while. You ain't PG, and that's okay.
But
That's
look,
okay.
you see right here, 1999, Bonnie Blue was born in, so 26 years old. Asking
That's gross.
the 18-year-old, freshly 18-year-old, want to collab.
Tits or tits. Yeah,
her-
no.
No, bad time, head bug.
Head
Not now,
bug.
head
No, no, no.
Get the spray bottle.
Bad.
No, I have to disagree. I would have to highly disagree on this one, but
See, I feel like somebody like Keemstar would argue with me, though. It's like she's 18. She's 18, you know? Like Keemstar would say what Headbug is saying, right? Tits or tits. I mean, I don't want to speak for the man, whatever, but he is very fine with him and Boogie doing this giant age
Dude,
gap.
he might have been the one that sent that text. Did you hear what he remember what he said about turning that one lady into a donut? Like that kind of sounds like
yeah.
might have been the guy.
Yeah.
Kevin, are you on to something here? Don't betray Keemstar like that, okay? No, but I do think that there is a certain group of people out there that would say, like, look, she's 18. It is what it is, kind of thing. She's 18. It's fine.
Which I know that person has no morality. So
yeah, I guess, are we surprised that there are some people like that? No, I guess not.
No, I'm not surprised either. I am not surprised in the slightest.
So there you go. Okay, there's a little taste of. I shouldn't. Let me rewind that. I don't want to say that. There's
a little.
There's a.
Dude, ready?
Bruh.
There's a segment of Lil Tay's drama. Okay, not a taste. We don't want a taste.
That's gross.
We're pretty.
We're sending Chris Hansen to Danny's after, just to be safe. After he's done with everybody else.
Kevin frequently, I'm surprised we don't have a lower left thing for it. Kevin frequently has to tell me phrasing, so maybe that's a new one you get for the bottom.
There you go. I get a banner for that.
Oh, but so there you go. Yeah, Lil Tay, folks. Okay. I figured in the back half of the episode, we've got, 20 more minutes. I'll keep you guys around 25, or so. I figured in the back half, we would talk about some obscure commentary bullshit. Okay. I tried to keep it to broad strokes in the beginning, but we know that there are people in the crowd, and we are amongst them, that are part of this obscure, small commentary group of people. And I figured we'd talk about some of that. Okay. First off being, we kind of talked about it a little bit in the beginning, but you guys have both had Bowblax in your company on the shows, and Khuck just had Tipster. I watched a little bit of that interview. Tipster seems like he's doing all right these days. Okay. He seemed pretty level-headed in the whole thing. I like that.
Yeah, it was a good conversation. I was really looking forward to it. It's
yeah.
I wasn't expecting for him to come on right away, but I'm glad that he did. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was cool. At one point Tipster's one of these people that I've had a very contentious relationship, I guess you could say, with. I mean, I don't have a really relationship with him, but at first when we were starting the channel, we were very I feel like we were on a other side of all the regular commentary people. I wasn't a Keemstar fan, wasn't a Tipster fan, wasn't a Tommy C fan, and probably none of these guys. We were definitely outsiders, and Tipster was one of the first people that I kind of beefed with low key. And then it kind of came back around. I would say before the nice to see you, Zero. I would say before the Keffels drama, right before the Keffels drama, Tipster came back around for me, and I was like, okay, he has a good take here and there. Like, I don't have any ill will towards the guy. And then I feel like when the Keffels drama happened, that was when it all fell apart. He blocked me during all that, He
blocked a lot of people.
Yes. We had talked about, that's a good point, Khuck. we had talked about it before the Kevils drama, how I wanted to have him on the show, and me and Kevin were looking forward to talking to him or whatever. Even before that, okay, if you can believe this, I'm telling the truth, I promise. I was talking to Matt Pitt about us going on Now Recording to debate with Tipster. And this was like, I'm telling you, this was like within months of us starting the show. So me and Kevin didn't really have a grasp on what the world was kind of here in this commentary shit. So I was like, I was kind of like, I don't even know who you guys are. I didn't really like Now Recording just because we were kind of just like, I didn't like any of the current commentary people.
Fair.
And Tipster was included, you know, I was beefing with him. And Matt Pitt had asked, like, oh, do you want to come on and bitch with them? And I was kind of like, here, let me ask my co-host, talk to my co-host about it. And me and Kevin kind of talked it over and we're like, nah, I don't know if we really want to even do this. I don't know what it's about, you know, especially when at first our whole idea of the thing was like blood sports and like salvo shit. So we kind of thought that we were like getting into a situation where like, do I want to scream at Tipster? I don't really know if I care. But
right.
But then it came to a thing where Tipster didn't want to do it anyways, so it didn't end up being controversy to begin with. We just didn't end up doing it. And then later on, as I said, after the Keffels drama, or before the Keffels drama, Tipster and I had talked or whatever and kind of hashed things out, and it seemed like it was going a good direction, but then the Keffels stuff happened. So something in there, he blocked me, and we haven't, I guess, I mean, I haven't talked to him since then, so obviously we're not on good terms, I guess, but you had him on, and I just saw this when I was scrolling through your stuff, K-Hawk. Okay, welcome to the club. This happened last night. Now, this was February 2024, so last year. So it is interesting and maybe gives me and Kevin a little hope. Maybe we can have Tip on the show to hash some things out. Because
you can.
In about a year and a half, you turned it around and you had him on the show, you know?
Well, you know what's funny is that when I first talked to him and was just like asking him to come on and stuff, I think I mentioned that he had me blocked at one point. And he's like, oh, did I? And I'm like, yeah, I think you did. And he's like, oh, well, I blocked a lot of people at that time. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. So he doesn't, I don't think that he remembers that. If he does, he didn't tell me. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I
wonder what you did.
You just never know, guys. I don't know. Well, I think, you know what I think that it was, truthfully? If I were to take a guess, and I don't know if this is true or not, but there was one stream where Megan and I were reacting to him going live, and it was during the whole Vosh thing. And it was right around that time when he was defending Vosh. And I think we were stream sniping him at the time.
Oh,
and we were reacting to it because we had heard about it. And like, I think somebody either said so in the chat or someone DM'd one of us or something. And we were stream sniping him. And then literally within a couple of hours of that stream ending, he blocked me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was watching.
I think I don't know that for sure. It may be coincidental. It may be timing. Who knows? But yeah, that I think that's why. So, but or at least it's my assumption.
Hey, it's cool that you have managed to mend the bridge and had him on, and your guys, like I said, your guys' conversation was pretty I mean, he seemed pretty level-headed.
Yeah.
It seemed like a decent conversation, so hats off to Tip. Hopefully he's coming around. Byrne, I want to ask you, buddy. So if we were to pin the two, like who do you like, who's more based? Are we talking Bowblax or Tipster? Because there is a divide between I mean, when, again, if I reference back to like when we first started, Tipster and Bowblax were tight. Like these were two people that I was like, they were good friends, you know, and now not so much. So they're really on opposite sides of the fence now, to be honest. So,
Who's more base? I mean, I've had a lot of great talks with Bowblax. Tipster recently unblocked me, so I haven't really had any real interaction with Tipster. So it's like, I don't know. I've been talking to Bowblax since before and after his like ousting. So it's like I have, it's probably was more a personal bias to say Bowblax. But I bet Tipster going on the up and up and showing that he's like somewhat more, level-headed than he was before. But definitely, Bowblax just keeps getting hit, and it's really awkward. He just keeps going down these paths, and that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Wow. Okay. No. That's Bowblax has always struck me as like the guy I could probably get along with better. Like maybe it's just because he makes me laugh more. Like the guy is way more in comparison to Tipster, at least.
I agree.
He's way more like energetic, loud, crazy, obnoxious kind of guy.
True.
Which I can relate to. So I've tend to lean Bowblax, but it is interesting to see all these guys that were like such huge. When we entered the space, Tipster and Bowblax were like two of the biggest creators, two of the most talked about ones. They were on everybody's shows and stuff, yada yada. There's a certain group of people that were like that, Augie and all these others. And yeah, like now compared to then when we started, it is night and day. Because Tipster is basically, I mean, as far as I know, he's like not even really streaming as much as he used to, after the whole fallout with Keffels and then that. I mean, I don't think it's just the Keffel stuff that really led to him like being in the position he is now, but it certainly took a good toll on it. And then Bowblax with all of his stuff, like the Mr. Manchi, Miss Manchi, Mr. whatever it is. It's just like interesting to see how quickly it happens. Because me and Kevin, I think this is our third year doing it this year. Did I say? I forget. Third or fourth anniversary.
Really? Congratulations. Yay. That's awesome.
Very recently. It just happened. But yeah, it'd be like our third or fourth year. And in that span of time, they went from commentary kings to really the subject of many commentary videos saying like failed or lost.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
I had no idea what Bowblax is doing now. He like if you look at his channel, he's kind of just quit. I have no idea what he's doing for financials.
Puts a lot of effort into his cameos.
I will say that.
I mean, if that's what if that's how he's making his money, that's how he's making his money. I don't know how else, unless people are still watching Bowblax. I mean, I hope the best. It's not me shit talking, but it's like,
right.
No,
just read the tweets, bro. Just read the fucking tweets.
Read the tweets.
You can do it. I know you can do it.
With the tweets in the bag.
With the tweets in the bag. That's funny.
Pull up that Wookiee Z there. Augie quit. And a whole lot of Spurgs lost their voices. That's kind of interesting to me.
This one's my favorite, Danny. I found you guys because Paige Christie used a clip of something from you and didn't credit you.
That's how you found us, Kanga?
Wow, really?
Okay, so I'm Mod Kanga.
This is kind of interesting to me, if people don't know, but way back when, I did it. This was funny. This was such a fun era of Twitter for me, an era of the show for me as well. So back in the day, when Def Noodle's downfall was happening and all of his stuff with his podcast and his co-hosts and whatnot was going down, I got Def on the show and did a little interview with him. And then I got his co-host, Stephen Marcus Relaford, friend of the show, shouts out. We might have some projects coming up with Stephen Marcus Relaford in the future. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But Stephen, friend of the show, I also interviewed him. And in all of that, Stephen kind of discussed what happened in the fallout and like his
Mm-hmm.
beef with Dennis and yada yada. So then, as Kanga said, Paige Christie, who I was not really aware of, to be quite honest.
Oh, I remember this now. That's
Paige-
all. Yes, yes. Okay. Yep. mhm.
She did like a 25 or so minute video, it was something like that. And it was about this whole controversy. And she had took like a 7, I can't remember the specifics of it now, but she took like a 7-minute clip from the interview I had with Steven and entered that into her video. It was just Full Sail. So it was like 7 straight minutes in her video of me talking to Steven or whatever. And somebody had brought this to my attention that this had happened. I didn't even know of Paige Christie really. So somebody had brought this to my attention and said, hey, she used your clip in the video. And like, she avoids saying your name in the show. She's like, says like a podcast
On a podcast. That's
on
my
a
favorite part,
podcast
dude.
with these guys or whatever. Like she avoids saying her name. Now in the description, she puts like resources. And then in one of the resources, it's my podcast, our podcast or whatever, the interview I did.
Huh.
And when somebody brought this to my attention, I was like, I hate that she didn't say our name. Like, fuck her. That was weird. But she did include us in the description, whatever. And like at first, when I was very first told, I was like, did she credit us at all? Like, what the fuck? Like she just used it and didn't say our names or credit us. But then somebody was like, yeah, she put you in the description. It's down here in the resources. So I was like, okay. So then I was like, what? Because back then we had like a crew of people in the Discord that were like, this is what we should do to cause chaos kind of shit. You can probably remember who some of these people were. Not around as much anymore, but I was encouraged to be like, you should fuck with her, whatever. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. Geez. So first I sent her a message and I just said like, hey, Paige, nice to see you use this in your video. That was a DM. And she never answered me. So since she never answered me or whatever, when I said that, I was like, well, we can go a little further with this. So I made a big dramatic Twitter post like you would, the ones that say like, when is it okay? It was like, when is it okay to borrow somebody's content? Where's the line? Do you need to credit? Do you need to say somebody's name? Blah, blah, blah. And I was kind of like criticizing her, but it was really a half-ass, like, joke attempt to like trigger somebody to getting mad about something. And then, I mean, obviously that's exposure for us and that's more shit for us, whatever. That's what I was thinking at the time. So I called her out in this tweet and then she's like going back and forth with me, bitching about like, look, you sent me a message. You were fine with it then or whatever. And she's like, I put you in the resources, so there's no problem or whatever. And like,
oh boy,
we had talked about it on the show, and I was like, ultimately, it's just we're laughing about it. Like, do I expect? Like, I didn't copy strike her or whatever. I could have used YouTube's actual function to be like, hey, this person stole part of my video, copyright strike it or whatever. We didn't do that. I didn't care. It's not like I actually cared what she did, but it was funny to like call her out and like drag up all that drama and do all that. And long story short, it's hilarious to me that that's how somebody like Kanga found us, is that we were doing
funny
fake beef with Paige Christie.
Well worth it. It was well worth it. I say as the guy who wasn't on the show that got stolen. It was an easy ride for me. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Is that the Chili's lady? Is that the Wendy's Chili?
Nope, that's different. That's Dead on Dave's lady. She was the chili.
Oh, jeez. Blossom? Yes. Blossom.
The Wendy's chili in the freezer. That was her.
Some of the members of our rogues gallery start to blend together with me after a while.
Yeah,
true.
That was a different one. But no, see, I love shit like that. I feel like that, what I just described, is really what commentary on Twitter and YouTube and like this small commentary space. Like that's the kind of stuff that is missing these days. I think Maggot is a good one in dragging up just like bullshit drama that doesn't really matter. It's just like funny to criticize and talk about. Like, I feel like that is healthy and fun to do on Twitter sometimes. I thought that the whole interaction that we had with K-Huck was, K-Huck. Paige Christie.
I was gonna say,
No-
excuse me.
No drama
I'm
with
like, wait,
K-Huck.
what? We got that took a turn.
I was gonna say, when?
Right now, actually.
Exactly. We're about to start it.
Oh Jesus.
But no, I feel like that kind of stuff is fun and healthy. And sometimes people get carried away with it, and that's where it's not fun anymore, obviously. But I do think it's like little things like little dramas like that are like lifeblood of little communities like this. You know what I'm saying? If there weren't for little interpersonal fights like that and stuff, half the time people wouldn't have stuff to say when they come on their shows and bullshit.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, even like Byrne, for example, like when I was looking through some of the stuff that you've done, you know, and you had that Dan 240p dude. What's his name? Is that his name?
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
Dan 240p. Yep.
And you have him on there like bitching at other different people or whatever, different commentary community people. And I think that that's fun. I think that stuff like that is fun, where it's just like, that's the allure to the community like this, is that it's little interpersonal dramas. Like, obviously nobody gives a shit about it, but it's funny to hear. Like, I miss like shit like Ember Lily fucking screaming and shitting her pants on streams and people crying and bitching. There's just not as much of
not
that
the piggy. Not the
anymore.
piggy. Don't mess with her. We do
No,
not have to
not-
mess with the piggy.
But do you get kind of what do you guys agree with me, or do you think differently in the whole like that is an important thing, and that's why people are maybe not an important thing, but that's a key part of commentary community shit. And I think that's why people are saying these days, a lot more people are saying these days, like, commentary is dead. Commentary community is dead, you know, whatever. It's because like people have defined the sides. People have picked sides, and like everybody in commentary is like fine with people like Willie Mack and Keemstar and these people, and there's no like contention anymore. It's like that Queeman and all these newer guys. I feel like they're like, the vibe is to agree with these people more and like say that they're based rather than push back against anything that anybody's saying. People have lost the pushback. And
I don't necessarily, I don't know Queeman very well. I just know of him, so I couldn't tell you. But I don't really watch him to begin with, so I couldn't. I tried, I think, like a couple of times here and there, but I just couldn't do it. No, I get what you mean, though. Like, bringing up or talking about people that you know personally about different things that they've gotten into or different things that have came up with them, talking about that and giving your opinion on it, that's all well and good, or it can be, you know, depending on how you want to look at it. But I would say that commentary is not the same as what it used to be. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily dead. Some people can say that it's dead, and that's fine. That's their opinion. I wouldn't say that it's dead necessarily, but it's not the same as what it was.
Definitely not. Definitely not the same as it was, because like I feel like everybody has shifted their attention to instead of being like nuclear commentary opinions, it's now political opinions are the nuclear opinions. You know what I mean? Like everything has shifted, even all content. I feel like all content across YouTube has done a detriment to itself in like shifting slowly to politics, and people are so burnt out on politics. We suffer from it too. I like to talk shit about these idiots that are in politics, but like I do feel like the vibe has shifted to where everything is political. Everything. And it's not so much
Ethan-
petty beefs anymore. It's like all politics.
Yeah, Ethan Hassan Destiny, Ethan Hassan Destiny, Ethan Hassan Destiny.
Yeah.
True.
For
So
real.
true. Sad but true. Yeah, I
Like, I
agree.
could
But
not give a
yeah.
I could not give a fuck less about fucking Palestine versus Israel. I could not care less. Let them bomb each other. It doesn't
Same.
affect me. These
Oh,
motherfuckers dying does
Kevin,
not
you got
affect
that?
me.
You got that bottom third? You gotta hit him. You gotta hit Byrne with the disavow. We can't have this on our show. He's
Oh, well. Disavow. No, avow that fuck. Avow that. I do not give a fuck about two countries fighting each other. Just how does it affect my wallet and my everyday life?
I mean, you're definitely not the only person to think that way, Byrne. I will give you that. It's like I think that a lot of people are feeling the same way that you are feeling. I mean, me personally, I think that some of that stuff is important, of course, but I think the sentiment that you're expressing is true. There's tons of people across Twitter and across the internet that are like burnt out on that whole discourse being the center stage for everything. It's like
I'm sure it's important, but like every fucking day I got to hear about it. Like, what's new? What's new?
Well, okay. We have reached the 2-hour point, so I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know that both of you have shows to do, things to record, things to get onto, so we will not keep you much longer, but I do want to say shouts out to Byrne. Go check out some of his stuff over on his channel, and shouts out to Khuck. Check out some of her stuff. You guys are doing ZeldaCast tomorrow with Bowblax.
Hell yeah.
Do you guys have anything going on tonight or anything you want to shout out? Go ahead.
Yes, I'm going to be streaming here in about 45 or so minutes, maybe a little bit sooner, to react to the latest Just a Robot video that got dropped last night. Gonna react to that. But other than that, we got ZeldaCast tomorrow with Bowblax, and with me, Byrne, Reese, Ashley May, and of course, Bowblax is a special guest. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And Byrne, are you doing anything here
Tonight? I mean, probably no, because they moved it to Thursday. So Friday I'll be streaming again. So we were supposed to do Wall Smashers, but obviously I'd rather do this.
Thank you, Byrne.
You made a commitment, Byrne. Damn it.
Appreciate that.
But yeah, Wall Smashers is either gonna be it's gonna be Thursday. So Wall Smashers on Badwick. Badwick's back. Thank God.
Shouts out. We're trying to secure Badwick for an episode coming up too. I've liked this two-person dynamic. Okay. We had Bunny and Maggot on together, and then we had you two on together. I like this. So I'd like to find a pair for Badwick to come on with. Maybe I was thinking, and you guys can encourage me on this. I was thinking of reaching out to Reese and seeing if he wanted to come on with
I think that'd be good.
Good idea.
That would be a really good dynamic, yes. I think that would really work. Yes, absolutely.
So we'll see if we can make that happen. But this is what I wanted you guys to show to Bowblax, okay? Sonic the Hedgehog is collaborating with Timberland, the fucking shoe, dude. You've got Sonic.
Maggot says, not to cut you off, Maggot says Flatley and Badwick. That actually would also be a good.
Okay.
Flatley would be probably
yeah, I can see that.
Just as good as a Bond.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
that
cool.
could work too.
We'll see what we can make work, okay? Because I've never talked to Flatley either. I'd love to chat and meet him. By the way, Byrne, it has been a pleasure to talk to you for the first time and meet you here.
Hell yeah!
Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Of course, buddy. I wouldn't mind doing this a second or third time.
Well, cool. I will not be shy about reaching out then. But yeah, dude, check out this Timberland shit, dude. You need to get Bowblax on this. Thank you, Ivana. Appreciate
New member, Ivana. Thank you. And honestly, Danny, this confused me. At first, I thought Sonic had collaborated with my favorite beat producer, and I was very excited. I thought, yeah, dude. I'm very disappointed right now.
You thought he was going to do a "I'm bringing sexy back," you know,
Yep.
style
Yeah.
music video. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Fair
something like,
enough.
or like apologize, you know.
not quite. Okay,
Damn it.
nope. Timbaland and Sonic, folks. So there you go. Again, we appreciate y'all. We will let you get out of here, or you can stick around. It doesn't matter, whatever. But we like to go through the chat at the end of the show and shout out everybody. So feel free to stick around and
Well,
listen to
I
us.
do gotta go, but I do appreciate you guys having me on, and I'll see you guys around. Your chat is pretty cool, Poland. We're good friends now. Good job, Poland.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Yo,
So
yeah,
You guys
good.
have a good night.
she had been complaining about how the pumpkin guy didn't like her. So I'm glad to hear that our executive producer is now tight with the pumpkin guy.
Hell yeah. You guys
Hell
have a
yeah.
good night.
Take it easy,
Hey,
brother. I
Byrne.
appreciate it. And K-Huck, like I said, more than welcome to stick around, or you can head out too. We're just gonna shoot the shit with chat and then get out of here, okay?
Yeah, I do gotta head out too. But thank you guys both for having me on and Byrne on too. That was a lot of fun. Anytime that you guys want to have me back, feel free, let me know. I would love to come back. I love your chat. And yeah, you guys are great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, K-Huck. We appreciate you.
Thanks,
Take it easy.
K-Huck.
Okay?
Yeah, see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so we will get to chat thanks to the guests. Kevin, how do you feel after such a great show tonight?
Always feeling good, man. We got a new member in here. We got some super chats. Thank you guys so much. And just in general, man, it's always great when we've got guests on and chat really shows up. So we appreciate you very much.
Thank you guys so much. You've been a great chat. I mean, as per usual, we have one of the, I mean, I honestly believe this, Kevin. I honestly believe this. We do, especially in the commentary community. I mean, like some of these bigger channels, it's like you can't even pay attention to their chat. There's so many people talking. But out of like a commentary niche, out of like the kind of stuff that we talk about, we have one of the fucking grade A chats, okay? Not only intelligent people, but just funny, dude. Funny motherfuckers in our chat. And I mean that in a good way.
That's right, dude. You guys are on like the Mount Rushmore of chats.
That's right.
Mount
Right next to
Chatmore.
Markipliers.
Yeah, probably. That sounds
Who
right.
else is on the Mount Rushmore?
He's not talking about me, Sleek says. What the
We love
Hey.
Sleek the Geek. Okay?
Shout out,
We
Sleek.
love Sleek the Geek. What did I say? Did I say something sexist? I'm sorry. We love
I don't know.
We love the men, we love the women, we love the non-binaries, we love the Mr. Manshees, we love them all.
We even love British pounds, which I didn't even know
chatters,
we could
viewers,
accept. So thank you, Headbug.
British
You can.
pound.
You are, yeah, tits are tits is clear
It's
now, right? We're
more
on a clear.
appropriate now that we're not talking about a freshly 18. So thank you, Headbug.
Thank you.
Also, thank you, Kanga, for the 5 and the 5 big booms for Mr. Huck's birthday. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Is that enough? Cool Anime Girls hit us with 2 5s. Okay. Shouts out to Cool Anime Girls. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for coming around. We appreciate you. As punishment for Kayak, you're getting her 5. So we appreciate that. And then we even got another 5. So we got Kayak's 5 and then we got our own 5. So I think we worked. We did pretty good work tonight, Kevin.
Look at that, dude. That's pretty good.
So thank you. Thank you, Ivana, for becoming a member. We appreciate you. You can all become a member. Like the stream if you're still here. Make sure you're subscribed. Share it to your mother. We love it. Okay.
What do we make?
And,
like $20, guys? Hey, for only another $130, I will order a cheeseburger from Sonic, and you guys, it's called, we called Clout Route tries it. Okay, so
that's right.
If we, as long as we hit the goal, I will eat drive-through for all of you. Wouldn't that be?
And
fun?
we'll put Dark Side Phil like above us, lurking or whatever, like in that RTU video. He'll just be up top here hovering.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, a picture of Phil from 20 years ago. That'd be great. Hey, wait a second though. One of our most valuable newer members right here. It's my dog Riley's birthday tomorrow. Of course,
Shout out
Riley
Wiley.
can get a shout out. Shout out to all the good boys and girls out
gosh.
there, like Max,
Max is great.
Deeb, Winnie.
Deeb is great. Winnie. Who's V-Dub's dog? Jed. We love all the Clout Route dogs. Okay. Appreciate you. And animals, I guess, in general.
Say Fat Kevin making a comeback. No. What does that mean? What does that mean? No.
Well, fuck her. Okay. Executive producer Paul Spring, her Clout Route pet, the rat, is actually dead. Okay. She took pictures of the dead Clout Route rat. Okay. We had to say a memoriam to the Clout Route rat back in the day. So
George, I think.
get real, Poland. Okay. We just made up with the pumpkin guy tonight, Poland. And now you're saying this shit.
Yeah, we better wrap it up, Danny. I got to get about 10,000 extra steps in. Make sure I don't eat any ice cream for a month. It's all right. It's fine. I kind of needed it, to be honest.
You don't know what you started, Poland.
Thank
Okay.
you. I appreciate that.
This is a month bender for Kevin now. He's not going to eat anything.
He said he was going to eat fast food. That's true. Like one trip to a Rally's, and I'm back. You're going to have to roll me back into the studio.
All right, so let's get into this chat so I can get out of here and take a fucking whiz because it's about that time. We didn't do a halftime today, so I need to go. But we've got Kangal up first. We appreciate you, Kanga. Thank you for the 5 as well. We got Headbug, Evening Eggs, and Honorary Non-Bald Eggs. I think we had a lot of non-bald eggs tonight, probably. A lot of hair in the chat.
You're all more eggs than Tectone, all right?
That's right.
100%.
Hash is still going to, next show, she's going to ask you again what the tea is about your personal life. You can decide whether you want to disclose that or not. But Hash really wants to know. She thinks that is podcasting material, actually.
It's terrible. This isn't what podcasts are.
Executive producer Poland Spring is yelling at me for giving free advertisement to Portnoy with the high noon, so I need to pay me, Portnoy, okay? You fuck.
That's right. With your shit pizza reviews, you bastard. You bastard. Agreed on this take, though.
We've got Harles Barkley saying if they cut it into squares, it's immediately minus 2 points. So there you go. I agree.
Especially if I have to put my own cheese on it. Am I supposed to tip the delivery driver? I'm making half this damn pizza.
That's right.
We'll split the tip.
I like triangles better than squares. We've got Hucklebuck. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Happy belated birthday. We've got Maggot Chan. Thank you for entertaining the chat tonight, Maggot. Appreciate you stopping in. We've got Red Death Mask calling Tectone a thumb. Thank you, George. We appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Let's see as we scroll through here. A-Cakes was here. He was lurking, though. So shouts out to our lurkers, okay? Thank you, A-Cakes.
Shout out to the Ass Cakes bot. Appreciate you.
I've gotten stuck on A-Cakes because of because of the YouTube thing, but now we can just say Ass Cakes, right?
I know, like I feel like I finally learned to reel myself in, and then YouTube was like, "Yeah, you don't have to worry about that anymore." And I'm just like, well,
"That's right."
I'm stuck.
We got Ren. Thank you, Ren. Renshouse.com. We appreciate you, Ren. Thank you for everything, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Cherry was here. Shouts out to Cherry. Appreciate you. Nintendo Mail was here. Appreciate you, Nintendo Mail. Thank you for stopping by. Not to be confused with Nintendo Female. Okay. Advent was here. Pizza.
No.
In quotations. My likeables are pizza, okay? You don't tell me. Thank you for tuning in. Cool Anime Girls. K-Huck and Byrne were here, obviously. I saw a new chat and I was like, K-Huck. Thank you, K-Huck and Byrne again. Appreciate you. Let's see.
They were putting in the work as guests. I'm very impressed at their ability to hold a conversation with us and chat simultaneously. So make sure if you haven't yet, when you leave here, give them a sub on their channels, please. Is that Gaming with Kev? You guys, if I ever do that, it's just going to be horror games, so you can all laugh at me as I scream.
There you go. So you can look forward to that, Cinemations, okay? Kevin might be doing horror gaming streams in the near future, maybe. He might be too scared to do it, though, honestly.
I might, dude. I might.
In the meantime, go check out Dweeb, okay? He talks about nerdy shit and might talk about games over there.
Definitely. Games, horror movies, A lot of comic book movie stuff right now. I love it.
We've got Jacob Golf City Navo here. Kevin, why don't you scroll through the
running it?
chat
Yeah.
and let me escape real quick?
Yeah, go do that because I just got real excited. Play the Silent Hill 2 remake. It's half off right now. Okay. All right. I will do that. Now I have to go find where Danny was in chat. So speaking of half off games, I did just pick up Cyberpunk. It was like $18. I'd always wanted to play it. I had it on the Stadia for like a week. And when Stadia was in its death throes. So far, pretty good. I enjoyed it. I made myself a corpo. So I'm a real dirtbag right from the start. All right, where were we in chat? Man, you guys did a great job filling this chat up. So I appreciate you. We had Soul and Luna. Thank you. Who else we got here? Wookie Z. Appreciate you joining. A lot of new folks in the chat tonight. That is always good to see. And even cooler, a lot of the existing, our regular chatters seem to know a lot of the new folks. So that is awesome. Zero Core hopped in the chat as well. Appreciate you. Danny, I have no idea where you were, so I hope you still have your spot. Otherwise, we might miss a couple of amazing chatters like Rod Ellis, who's still repping the tribal chief right here. I can get down with that. Okay. I can get down with that.
Shouts out to Rod. Yeah, for sure. Nerdy John was here as well. Can you hear me, Kev? Am I coming in?
That's right. I can hear you.
Okay. Nerdy John was here. He said a Zelda film should be animated. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Maybe a lot more video game movies would be better if they just went the animation route. They could save money, maybe spend a little more on quality voice acting. And then you just you don't have to worry about all the cool shit you try to do looking fake on the CGI. What up, Bing? Thank you for the chats tonight.
Shouts out to Bing. Thank you for being here. Dude, I just did the reason why I had to abruptly leave, it was seriously one of those Austin Powers, getting out of the cryogenic freeze.
Oh.
I was I couldn't believe that it was going on for as long as it did.
Did it fill up the whole litter box or was it like a half litter box job?
I filled up 2 Gatorade bottles. Let's see. Sharon M. Don't care if it's legal. Lock these people up. That must be in reference to the people subscribing to the Tay Onlyfans. I agree. Thank you for that. Soul and Luna was here. Hi, Byrne and Khuck. So that's one of their chatters. Nice to see you, Soul and Luna. Appreciate you stopping by for the stream. Our friend Shadow Humor was here. He said, "Oh my God, what the fuck is this horse shit?"
Shadow, always good. Always a shoulder. They call him Shadow Humor, but he makes for a good shoulder to lean on. He's always there to support.
Typical Shadow Humor chat there. So thank you, Shadow. Am I missing anyone? I'm sure I am. We're scrolling through. We always miss somebody. But if you are a chatter, a lurker, anything, if you stopped by and gave the stream a view, we appreciate you. Did that rhyme? Maybe it did. But thank you guys so much for being here. It was a great stream tonight. I mean, you guys have all been very great viewers, of course, as per usual. Kevin and I are about to get out of here, but next week we will be here Tuesday, normal time, 6 p.m., I believe. Next week, I'm not entirely sure. Shadow Hunter, I meant. Exactly, Harles Barkley.
Thank you, Harles.
Ivana was here as well. Shouts out to Ivana. She also became a member.
Right.
I did not say her name. Thank you, Ivana, for being here. But next week we'll be back for a regular show. I'm not really sure whether it will be a me and Kevin or a me Kevin plus. Okay, it may be a me and Kevin plus. You never know, but you can at least count on a Clout Route stream live next week. So look forward to that. Kevin, is there anything you need to shout out before we get out of here? How's Dweeb? How's Carnage? How's life?
Oh, things are going pretty well over on both, actually. Yeah, check out Carnage Media if you ever want to see me at work. Free fights every night. Had some pro boxing event. All of those fights are now available. And despite Headbug normally being correct here, that we did specifically, what we've done is we've put a tariff on Dweeb live streams. We no longer go live during the hours where anyone from England would be awake. But we are breaking the rule. We are unshunning the Brits next week. We're going to go live at 7 p.m. Eastern on Monday to talk about the Fantastic Four. So other than that, James and I have been uploading few videos throughout the week. So if you are a dweeb like us and you want to talk about movies, comics, TV shows, all that cool stuff, come check us out. Danny has been over there with me. Danny's over here. He's been on there with me a few times. I love, one of my favorite things we've ever done, Danny, was talking about Late Night with the Devil. So anybody who likes listening to us shoot the shit, and you haven't heard that and you're into horror movies, go check that out. That's what I would pitch to you.
We need to do something like that again, Kevin. I think we need to watch a fucked up horror movie that's good and do another review. I like that. We need an egg horror review series.
Ooh, dude, I am in. We used to do more horror content over on that channel, and I would love to get back into it. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. So let's do it, Danny. Let's make it happen.
Well, there you hear it, folks. We're already developing things straight on the show. But anyways, we will let you go. We don't want to keep you around too long. Go check out Byrne. Go check out K-Huck. K-Huck's about to do some stuff, okay? Kanga, send us some horror movie recommendations in the Discord. We appreciate you. Where the Devil Roams, okay? Ivana has one as well. So there you go, Kevin. We're already starting off with a list. Look at that.
I'm excited.
We appreciate you as per usual. Take it easy, my friends, and we will catch you next week. Peace.